Morning, students. We are on page 52 in your student book. So please turn to page 52. We are going to talk about the future. So I will read this to you and then we will complete the exercises. Use going to talk about future actions or plans that have already been decided or when an event in the future is certain. Use the simple present of the verb to be plus going to plus the infinitive without to. So to be has three forms. You have am, is, and are. All right, so here's an example. We are going to celebrate today. Okay, and then the second part talks about active and passive voice. Passive voice is to focus on the action of a sentence. The person or thing that performed the action is not so important, is not known, or is understood. The passive voice uses the past participle. All right, so we'll go over this a little bit more. For right now, let's go to exercise 1. All right, so going to, so number 1 is Alice blank to Hong Kong in January. So Alice is she. So Alice is going to go to Hong Kong in January. Alice is going to go to Hong Kong in January. Very good. Number 2, when blank we meet tomorrow. So we is the subject. So we is are. So when are we going to meet? All right, so because it's a question, the verb is before the subject. When are we going to meet tomorrow? So make sure you're reading along with me. Number 3, who blank to this celebration? All right, so you, so who are you going to invite? All right, so let's read that together. Who are you going to invite to the celebration? Very good. And number 4, I blank some chicken dumplings. I uses am, so I am going to make chicken dumplings, and those are very delicious. So practice reading these to yourself out loud. Now we will go to exercise 2. So this is talking about active or passive. So active is like action. The subject is doing the action. Passive is when the action is being done to something else. And your past participle, that is almost like past but a little different. So here we have my brother is making soup. So we have the subject doing the action, so it is active. Number 2, the mooncakes were made yesterday. All right, so the action is being done. They were made. So the action is being done to the object. So that is passive. Number 3, the decorations are finished. All right, are finished is being done to the decorations. This is the past participle, so write a P. And number 4, he wears red shoes to parties. So the subject is doing the verb. He wears. There you go. So that's active. Number 5, English is spoken in Canada. So is spoken is happening to the English. So that is passive. Noodles are eaten to symbolize long life. All right, so the action is happening to the noodles. So that is passive. So it might be a little confusing. Don't worry. Just practice reading those, and eventually, the more you practice your English, it will become more natural. So for now, we're going to go to exercise 3. So I've already written the sentences. We're going to go through these together to help with the difference. So this sentence is active, and we wrote the passive. So repeat after me. People buy new clothes for the celebration. Very good. So the people are doing the action. The people buy. So if you want to change it, you take the object, the clothes, and you put it first. So new clothes goes first. New clothes are, and then change your verb to past participle, bought, and then for the celebration. So number 2, they wrote a new song for the holiday. This is your subject. This is your verb. This is your object. So you take your object and you put it first. So a new song, and then change this to past participle, was written for the holiday. Same for number 3. My family makes delicious potato pancakes. All right, so what is the subject? The subject is family. Your verb is makes. The object is delicious potato pancakes. So this is your object. So put this first. Delicious potato pancakes are made by my family. Number 4, they cleaned the house for Chinese New Year. What is your subject? Your subject is they. Your verb is cleaned. And what did they clean? The house. So the house was cleaned for the Chinese New Year. All right, this last one. They put presents under the tree on Christmas Eve. What is the subject? Subject is they. Put is verb, and the object is presents. Under the tree on Christmas Eve describes how the verbs were put, how the presents were put. So put this first. Presents were put under the tree on Christmas Eve. So that is the difference, and that is how you change it from active to passive. So remember, active is a subject doing the verb, and then passive is an object is receiving the action of the verb. So it's almost the same. It's a very subtle difference. So practice reading these on your own, and that will help you distinguish the difference. Thanks for following, and I hope you have a great day.